Hi, and welcome to Finextra Cybos TV. And today I'm talking to Mathias Bonnard of Axway. And you know, Cybos is a big banking conference, but it's also really a SWIFT conference, and they announce a lot of initiatives. So which initiative coming out of SWIFT do you think is the most promising for wholesale banking?
Yeah, actually, if I had to pick one of the SWIFT initiatives that's been discussed at Cybos, I would actually, and it may not seem like the sexiest one, but I would pick actually a 3S key. Yes. At Axway, what we think is that if banks want to streamline, they want to dematerialize processes that are actually very much time-consuming and paper-based. If they want to move to more STP, to more automation, they will have to find a way to authenticate securely and individually their corporate users at the other end. So, and that's what 3S key is all about. And one of the major obstacles these days for the adoption of digital certificates and signature is actually the fact that corporates have several banks. They don't want to get into the hassle having several certificates, which mean having to carry and manage several devices, one per bank. Because actually it also means that the management of those certificates is very complex because it involves a life cycle, and they don't want to go into that trouble. And that's what 3S key actually the value proposition is, to offer those corporates a multi-bank, recognize the same device, recognized about all their banks.
Simple and secure.
Exactly.
You mentioned about electronic, documents. Last year at Cybos, EBAM got a lot of attention. So, what's the relationship between EBAM and 3S key?
Yeah, actually, account management in one of those processes that I was talking about actually would gain at being dematerialized because it's very time-consuming. It's based on a lot of paper exchange between the corporates and the banks. So as you realize that the account management transactions are extremely sensitive and confidential, it requires the use of digital certificates. And of course, EBAM is compatible with 3S keys, which means you can use 3S key certificates to sign all the all your EBAM transactions.
So apart from EBAM and sort of the bank to corporate relationship, what are some of the other potential uses of 3S key?
Well, actually what we've seen in Europe is that a lot of the corporate to bank communication in terms of payment transaction, a lot of users have tried to use digital certificates, but it hasn't gained really much traction because it was complicated and the multi-bank device wasn't there. And now that when they have 3S keys, and we've been seeing that in France most particularly, corporates are really keen on using digital certificates to sign their transactions that they have to send to the banks, because it actually, the benefit is twofold. First, it's more secure. It streamlines the process because they don't have to confirm their payment orders by a different channel, which they do now. They have to send a fax. So it's actually beneficial at both ends, both for corporates who do everything electronically, and also on the bank side, which doesn't have to process all those faxes coming in.
That's great. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. You're welcome.